Hello YouTubers and welcome to Mud Max Metal Detecting. Right, what I've got for you in this episode is a short hunt but a very interesting hunt. I had a couple of finds that I was over the moon with, especially the one right at the end, and it literally was right at the end. But I also had some real curiosities, a few bits that had me scratching my head. Now some people have been very kind and they've offered ideas. In fact, I'm 100% confident that they are correct. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run the footage and I'll put a little question mark with a still. And then because I think we've got enough stuff to make it interesting, especially my favourite find, which I really want to give you a close-up of, but also the oddments and strange bits, the can you guess what it is type finds. What I'll do, I think, is I'll do a finds table at the end. I don't often do one, but I think what came up in that short hunt probably merits it, for different reasons. So let's get out in the field, let's have a look at what happened, and then we'll have a look in closer detail and we'll talk about what I found. Let's get stuck in. Whoa, way on down the hole, and out she comes. Full length of the probe there, and that is some kind of old weight. Now most of the stuff that comes out of here is Roman, so I'm guessing that is an old Roman steel yard weight or similar. Look at that definitive cross marked on the bottom. That is old, and I think that's Roman. I'll get it cleaned up and I'll put you on a still. Out of that hole comes that, and I've never seen anything like that before. It's almost like a long shoe, but clearly it isn't. Look, it's been broken off there and it's hollowed out. Now, is that old is the question, because this site is ancient, but I just have no idea what that is. Okay, here's the next one, and that could be a squashed up bottle top. On the other hand, it could be something very, very nice. I really don't know. Probably a bottle top, but you don't take any chances at this place. So I'll clean that some more when I get home. Okay, what do you make of that, folks? It's some kind of link, but look how crude and uneven it is. That's got to be old, hasn't it? I think that is very old. Okay, what do you make of that, folks? That looks like an ornamental piece to me. I'm not going to do anything more with that in the field. I'm going to wait until I get home. Look at the bottom piece. Look, there's two pieces kind of sticking out together, like it's shaped. I really don't know, but I'm not mucking about with that till I get home. Okay, folks, I managed to stop. Just saw that rim before I pushed the sod out of the hole, so I thought, let's stop, do it together, because unless I'm mistaken, that is going to be a coin. I've had loads and loads of iron, worked very, very hard for this. That's a coin. Yeah, look at the lettering around the outside. Let's gently do some, oh, that's got some lovely detail on it. Let me do some cleaning up and let me do a nice in the field close-up for you. Okay, pretty sure this has got some age. Definitely looks like a pin. Would have been pushed in leather, I suspect. But I can't make anything out on that side yet. I'll give it a clean up. It might be broken at that end, look. Might have been a bit longer. But I think it's some old strap end of some sort or another. Nice. What the devil is that? It's got a round little ball at the top. It's got little pimply bits coming off the middle. which give it all the indication of being very, very old. But then at the bottom it has what seems to be a little white plastic wheel. I have absolutely no idea what that is, but I think I should delicately clean it up at home, place a still, and we'll see if we can work out what on earth that is. Okay, there's the hole, there's some spoil, come on this way, and that's where she flicked out to. There's the impression, and there is what I think is a big old copper at the end of the day. Certainly looks like it. Let's have a butcher's. What on earth is that? It's big, whatever it is. And you know what? Is that a Roman's head? Well, focus. Hang on, folks. Okay, mystery items time. Right, the first one. I can't actually give you an answer on the first one. I can on the other two. This is just a crusty something, but I do think it is something. Look at the curve there and look at the way it's finished off. It's covered in gunk. I think it's quite heavily diseased, but I'm confident that that is not just an old bit of scrag end. I actually think it's that shape for a reason. And if you look just here, it appears to have a bit of a bar. I think it's just clagged up. I think it's just got loads and loads of gunk on it, but I'm convinced that's something. Right, and now apparently this tiny, look at my fingers, look how tiny this is. This tiny little thing apparently is a furniture caster. Apparently that piece of ceramic there has shattered over time, and it would have been a lot bigger. It would have been a round circle, and that would have spun round. The top piece would have gone inside the furniture, and that is a furniture caster. I just didn't know furniture casters could be that small. Really pleased with that. That's one of those fun little things you find now and again. Make you smile. So what about that? Not so obvious like that. Turn it like that. Now what do you think? It's actually a broken off spout, for those who didn't know. Down the end here, it's snapped off of some kind of drink holding I was going to say vase, but it wouldn't be a vase, would it? Some kind of jug. Yeah, jug, that's the word I was looking for. That's snapped off of some old jug. Now, I don't know how old it is, but it looks blooming old to me. Is it Roman? I just don't know. I haven't got a clue. But, yeah, that's what it is. It's a broken off spout. Really pleased with that. Okay, two really nice finds. There's our Roman. Loads of detail on the Roman. Somebody's told me it's Valens. I don't know. I've not actually done any research on this one yet. I've not asked anybody to help me with the ID. I'm not brilliant with Romans, unless of course they've got Cons and Stan, and sometimes you can see it around the outside. You can see Constantinus, and you can get a pretty good idea from some of them. But I've not really had a hard look at this one. But somebody did tell me online that it's Valens. And on the other side, loads of detail of Victory standing, holding the captive down, and what I think is the globe in the other hand. Right, now on to the ultimate superstar of the show, and the one that's really got me scratching my head. For all the world, that is a Jeton, but I can't find a picture of that Jeton. And it's got some kind of short cross in the middle. Now, I'm not saying it isn't a Jeton. I honestly think it probably is, but it could be a rare one, that's for sure. On this side, when you put it that way up, the little pieces around this line are the right way up, but somebody's called it a Virgo Jeton. Somebody told me it was a Virgo Jeton. Now I'm assuming if it's a Virgo Jeton, then it should be that way up, and the V is for Virgo. But I've not seen one like it, and when you do that, it means that these little pattern pieces are upside down. Now I've tried to read this, and I'm normally quite good at reading coins, especially when they're as big as this, but I honestly can't get my head around the letters, so I can only assume it's foreign. So I can only assume it is a Jeton. I will find out. It will go to the flow. Whatever it is, 90% sure it's a Jeton.
I am absolutely over the moon with that great big, huge, big hunk of hammered coin. That's nearly the size of a King George V penny. It's certainly the size of a King George V halfpenny, so it's a big one. And it's in beautiful condition with stunning details on it. That is one of my favourite finds already. I just love it. So there we go, folks.
Okay, so there we go, folks. A real mixed bag there, and I'm sure you'll agree the Jeton was an absolute stunner. Is an absolute stunner. And it literally did come up right at the end. I was heading towards a puddle, and I thought to myself, once I hit that surface water, I'm going to call it a day. And I literally swung right next to the start of the surface water, and that's where I had it, right on the last swing. So absolutely over the moon with that. I am going to do a video, probably before I'm next out in the field, where I review this. It's a composite cleaning pen. I've had a little go, but certainly not enough to do a review and tell you what I think. So I'll have a bit more of a play with these, and then I'll do a little review for you. Until then, good luck, happy hunting, and I'll see you soon.